Mafia lawyer with a $200,000 contract on his head has been gunned down outside his cafe in Brunswick East. Joe Aquaro, who represented high-profile Gangland criminals, was shot up to 5 times in a targeted execution as he walked to his car. A garbage truck driver found his body on the footpath.
With minimum fuss but maximum impact, Joe Aquaro was gunned down in a Brunswick backstreet. The lawyer of choice for several organised crime figures met a gangland death.
It appears to be, common sense would tell me from first briefing, that it appears to be a targeted attack, so it doesn't appear to be anything other than that.
Around 20 to 1, the 55-year-old locked up at Jello Bar, a business he shared with original owner Rita Scalino.
What happened?
I know as much as you do.
It's believed he'd been walking towards his Mercedes sedan when he was shot up to 5 times. The gunman took off in a car that sped the wrong way down the street. Aquaro's body was found by this rubbish collector nearly 2 hours later.
It's always a concern when someone meets their death like this in a public place.
Joe Aquaro, also known as Pino, made his name as a criminal lawyer. He's represented senior mafia figures in Australia. They include drug barons Frank Medafri and Pat Barbaro, now in jail over the world's biggest ecstasy bust, when 4 tonnes of the drug was found hidden in tomato tins shipped from Italy to Melbourne. More recently, he represented Rocco Arico, another underworld figure who's currently facing extortion and drugs charges.
Never worried about his safety, very jovial, very keen to do whatever he wanted to do, and no, didn't appear to be concerned at all.
By late last year, Joe Aquaro had made enemies with people who wanted him dead. Police let him know that a $200,000 contract was being offered for anyone prepared to kill him. Forensic police recovered items including a smashed mobile phone from the scene. They've also viewed security camera vision. There was a suspicious fire at the Jello Bar in January, but police don't think it's linked to this murder. Staff couldn't hide their shock over the slaying. Loved ones and friends paying the price for what's believed to be bad blood between associates.
The fact that it was left amongst the rubbish thing, I mean, that's really the lowest of the lowest.
Shocked and bewildered, to be honest, and very disappointed, obviously, of losing someone of Pino's involvement in the Italian community.
And Cameron Bowe joins us now from Brunswick. Cameron, could this execution spark more gangland violence?
Well, Mitch, police are throwing all possible resources at this investigation. They are desperate to avoid any more execution-style killings or even revenge attacks. It's known there are other people that have contracts on their heads. Mick Gatto is one of them. He's a friend of Joe Aquaro's, but it's believed he's not overly concerned about his security at this stage. The homicide squad remains in charge of this investigation, but it is believed that organised crime investigators will get involved to try and track down those responsible.